Welcome back to the Papadoo Podcast.
Papadoo! Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Papadoo Podcast. And we have been gone for like a month, maybe more, not entirely sure. But this podcast is going to explain the entire reasoning behind that.
Yeah. I tried to join the Major League Baseball team.
The Major League Baseball team? Just like the general one? Couldn't be like I tried to join the Red Sox. I tried to join the Major League Baseball team.
I tried really hard to like think of a team, and the Devil Rays came to mind, but I was like, wait, they're not called the Devil Rays anymore. Yeah, and then I was like, this is just going down south really fast. And then I just stopped talking. It kind of just fizzled out. I also tried to join the NBA basketball team. Now I see how that sounds. Now I know what it's like to be on the receiving end of that. It's just like, bro, just Great. Stop.
Awesome.
Yeah. We have an album that we've been like pushing, and that's been like taking up my life.
Yeah, it's definitely been taking up mine. Specifically, the last 2.5, 3 weeks. It's been crazy. We flew to Denver to shoot 3 music videos.
2 weeks ago.
Was that 2 weeks ago? Dude, everything's just all like jumbled. Yeah. My timeline is all messed up. I don't know when things are happening. Only thing I know is the album drops in 6 days. 5 days when you guys see this.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Been working on this for a long time. Joey, more specifically than me. I've been working on it a lot recently because I kind of procrastinated a little bit. I had no motivation for a lot of the time that we made this, but I had a nice big spark towards the end. So we got it done.
Yeah, and I mean, the difference between this album, time-wise, and the last one was Crypt just had one big spark in like 4 days.
Yeah.
And we just knocked that thing out in a week. And then this time, it took 52 weeks or whatever.
It wasn't that
104
long.
weeks.
It wasn't that
104
long.
weeks.
Just because it's been 2 years, we've only been like working on this. What is the first song on this that we actually worked on together? Was Vlog That when you came to my house in September, right?
Yeah. That was September?
Yeah. I think so.
Huh.
Because my pool got done like literally the day you got there was the first day I could swim in it, and that was in September, I believe.
Got it. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't the middle of the summer.
Yeah.
Like that.
So it's been like 7 months roughly for this one. So not that bad.
It's been an interesting process.
Yeah, I mean, compared to the last one, we like COVID had just started, or at least the quarantine had just started. We were only in like the second week of quarantine. I had just gotten off a month-long tour, so I was super inspired already to make music, and we just banged them out left and right, song after song.
Yeah.
But this time, not the case.
No.
But I personally think these songs are just like completely unmatched to the other songs, as in like they're way better.
I think so too. Looking at this track list here, which I tend to do like once a day now. I just look at the track list for some reason and be like, yeah, this is I just try to figure out, like, just try to think like which ones are everybody listening like gonna enjoy the most. You know what I mean?
No, I definitely know what you mean. There's one that sticks out that I just fucking hate, but we'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. Heart 3. But yeah, other than that,
now
nothing else much has been going on. Kind of just not really making as many videos, or not at least focusing as much on actual YouTube videos. It's pretty much just been like really getting on this indie artist grind.
Yeah,
a lot more. And I gotta say, I kind of dig it. You know?
I really love it. And it's kind of the opposite for me almost, because I've posted like every day for 9 days now, except for when we drop a music video, I give it a full 48 hours to kind of marinate in my sub box, and then I'll drop another video. But I've uploaded a lot in the last week and a half, 2 weeks for some reason. I think it's just to promote this album, because making this album, I think I uploaded like maybe 10 videos the entire time. So I don't know if there was like some inspiration that came along with finally getting the album done, that I could go back to making YouTube videos and halfway like doing it. But yeah, that's where I was at. Sorry, I got distracted.
It was definitely a ton of weight lifted off my shoulders when this album was done.
Same, dude. And
I was like, yo, just get it off to DistroKid or whoever, and just please, just it's over. It's over, right?
It is over. Dude, when we flew to Denver, I still had not finished at least one song.
Yeah.
I don't remember what song was Snow. I hadn't even started Snow.
Snow wasn't done. Vlog That wasn't done.
Yeah. Dude, we literally got back 3 weeks ago, and there were still like 3 songs on this that I hadn't even fucking started yet.
You added More to Nothing Yet.
Oh, yeah, I did do that.
After that,
I think I sang some more on Stones.
I think that's
I fixed some stuff on that towards the end.
Yeah.
Pouring Rain, I fixed one word.
See, this is one thing I like.
I fixed one word that you made me
fix.
fix.
Oh yeah, an important one. Well, not really, because it's kind of drowned. I don't even really notice it, but we're not going to talk about that
at all. No, we're going to talk about it because you were adamant about that shit.
But yeah, like we've been very detail oriented with this album. I feel like, and yes. I think that's what the beauty of it is. I think people pay attention to that with these first 2 singles that we dropped. Because, they're not just stupid looped beats and simple structured songs. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like we went above and beyond in one way or another on pretty much everything, I would say.
Yeah. Are you talking about, like, every song or just these 2 singles?
I think every song.
Yeah, for the most part, every song. I mean, it's very cohesive. We kind of wrote a lot of it together in a sense. But like, there's just a lot of going back and forth. There's a lot of things that you asked me to add, some things I asked you to add. It's just a lot of working together on this one. I think more so than the last one.
So, I mean, the last one, of course, was called When the Sky Turns Red. And luckily, people have been really receptive in a good way to the new title.
Yeah.
The Sky is Red.
I remember
they get it.
When we teased it, teased hashtag TSIR. And the first comment I saw on my YouTube was, if the album name is The Sky is Red, I'm not buying that shit. And that was the very first comment I read. I was like, oh shit, this is not going to be good.
Well, we lost one. Lost one customer.
But yeah, I think even like from the concept behind the whole album, obviously the title, The Sky is Red, bleeds off of When the Sky Turns Red. The cover art, like if you remember the first cover art, we're up on this cliff and there's this, building off to the distance. I don't know if the portal was in that building or not.
You couldn't see it. It was too far away.
Gotcha. But then this one,
it activates when we get close to it.
We have, yeah, there you go. We've walked closer towards this portal. We're about to go into a portal, and it's just, I think it's cool. I really think it's cool. The same guy designed the cover art.
Shouts to Chris.
I left
Chris
the Mountain Dew in the back. We're done with Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Good times.
No Mountain Dew in the. I mean, I'm looking at the cover, and I'm wondering if there's something we could have done to fit in a Mountain Dew bottle or can or something in there, but
no, I think it works because I'm doing the running thing for pre-saves on this album, and I need to leave the Mountain Dew behind me. So we've left the Mountain Dew in the last album.
True. So yeah, the pre-saves. You're for every.
I've been killing myself, dude.
For every 1,000 pre-saves, you're running a mile, but not really. You're basically, if we have 1,000 pre-saves, it's where the pre-save stands. So if we have 1,000 on that day and we gain none the next day, but still have 1,000, you still run 1 mile.
Yes. So every day,
crazy. And
it's all like stacking up. There was a lot of comments early on. It's like, yo, that number's too high. You need to run a mile for every 100 or every 500. And like right now, we're at 2,100 and we've been at 2,000 for the last 2 to 3 days. So I would have had to run, 6.5 miles in the last 3 days on top of running at least 1.5 miles every day before that. Like I've probably run already, let's see, we're on day 8, close to 15, 16 miles in the last week and a half.
That's crazy, bro. And
I wasn't running at all. Like I wasn't doing any exercise at all. I just like cold turkey went straight into running for pre-saves. And so, like, my heel is bruised to the fucking bone. I had to take yesterday off because I could hardly even walk. But I went back out there today, got my miles in, and I'm still ready. We got 5 days left when this drops, and the original goal that we set for ourselves is this crazy, ridiculous-ass number of 10,000 pre-saves, which is ridiculous for independent artists at all. 10,000 pre-saves. I mean, you look at Baby King, or not Baby King, but Corday's last album got 29,000 sales first week. Megan Thee Stallion, she only got like 31,000 sales first week. 10,000 pre-saves combined with those streams combined with Spotify or iTunes buys. That's probably close to 8,000 or 9,000 sales, which is fucking ridiculous. Like, I don't think people understand. Like, obviously, I got 1 million subscribers. You got 600,000 or however many you have now. That you have no idea how hard it is to sell an album. So the fact that we are even at 2,100, which will probably equate to about 1,500 album sales after everything is said and done, that's ridiculous. It really is.
Hey, until this very moment where you put things in perspective, I was not as appreciative of that. I mean, it is amazing. You know what I mean? Like over 2,000 people legitimately saying, "Yo, we want to hear this album." Like, really think about that.
Yeah, that's crazy, especially in the state that I know my YouTube channel's been in, because it's been like just complete and utter chaos for the last year.
Yeah. And
like a lot of things have changed for a lot of people. But the music has grown over everything. Everything, like the YouTube has definitely dwindled down a shit ton, but the music's almost tripled to what I normally do. So it's been I've been very appreciative of the music side. Because we talk about this a lot. We eventually just want to be musicians only. So it's, it might be a blessing in disguise where maybe we're in the middle of that transition.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I'm waiting for the day where, I'm not afraid to say this. I don't think people on my main channel even listen to this damn podcast. If you do, make sure to comment on Spotify to let us know. But yeah, I'm waiting for the day where I could be like, yo, you know what? I'm selling my camera. I'm selling my camera and upgrading my mic.
No, dog, you always got to do the podcast no matter what. Like, you can quit the reaction videos. You got to keep the camera for the podcast.
Oh, the podcast. Yeah.
You got to keep that. Just for me, because I think this is something you and I both genuinely enjoy to do. Because when we
Bro, this
talk,
is chill.
It is. It's basically like our phone calls, except we record it. Because this is what happens every time we get on the phone. We just talk for an hour about random bullshit.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I know I'm super appreciative of the people that do listen to the podcast. There's, a couple hundred diehard fans of it that ask us about it all the time. And, we're very appreciative of people like that.
I'm a podcast listener myself. Yeah. And I kind of get pissed off when people go a long time with not posting a new episode.
Yeah.
Especially for like those long commutes, those long drives. Like, it's just comforting to have those people that you enjoy listening to just having banter. And you just, I don't know. It's I get it. I'm glad I'm on the other side too, so I understand what it's like.
Yeah.
And
no, they're definitely great for those long drives, especially you, because you drive 15 hours just to go get in and out or some dumb shit.
Bro.
Fucking
15 hours. I'll drive 15 hours to get some canes, some Raisin Canes.
You are ridiculous.
That I would do. God. For sure.
Anyway.
Yeah, I tried to put Atlas on to Canes.
Dude wasn't having it.
What'd he say? He said something in particular.
He said it was dry.
He said I like the crisp of it.
I know he didn't like it. Or like he didn't care for it.
Hey man, Atlas has no taste. I don't know what to tell you, man. The guy has no taste when it comes to food. It's just
he kept trying weird. Kept asking him like great places to eat, and he was trying to take me to Carl's Jr. and fucking some carne asada fries from some fast food restaurants. Like, bro, I want to sit down and eat somewhere. Stop trying to take me to fast food places.
And actually, we ended up eating fire dinner. We're just, I don't know, just amazing people. Some of the most amazing people I've ever met.
Oh yeah, you're talking about Del Frisco's. Yeah.
Yeah, for no reason.
Del Frisco's was awesome. Yeah, and we got to hang out with Diego and his girlfriend and his girlfriend's brother. I can't remember his name. Was it Aaron? That doesn't sound right. I can't remember his name. He was cool as shit, though.
I don't know, but yeah, he was amazing. Yeah.
But it was a great time in Denver, shooting those music videos, getting to connect with Diego. And, I'm definitely going to...
Shouts to Diego.
Yeah, dude, he's insane. Great camera quality, great dude to hang out with. Instantly clicked and vibed with him the whole time we were there. Had a lot of inside jokes immediately, knowing each other for just 3 days. So it was a fun time.
They started calling me Bougie Boy Nato.
Yep, good times.
Hopefully we get a blooper reel from him soon about
we'll definitely post that over
videos. For anybody wondering, he shot all the videos for this album so far. So Invincible, he shot Blame Me, and then he's gonna shoot the third one that will be coming out soon.
Yeah, that'll come out the day the album drops.
Oh, there we go. Even more details.
Even more details. It's a one take. I finally got Joey to do a one take.
There we go.
It's like a 5-minute one take. So it was awesome.
Yeah. It's
beautiful scenery.
I think that's my favorite song on the album, by the way.
Really?
I think so. I play it a lot.
Well, speaking of that, let's dive on into it and talk about these so people kind of know what to expect. Because I did read that one thing that says, when you just tell people to pre-save my album, pre-order my song, they don't really feel inclined to. But when you tell them what it's about, maybe they'll feel a little bit more inclined to specifically listen to those songs.
So The Sky is Red is about my love for ketchup.
Yeah, and it's about my love for Mountain Dew Code Red because I left the original Mountain Dew in the last album.
Yeah, we're just trying to just to warn you guys, this whole album is just a giant attempt at trying to get as many sponsors as we can.
Yes.
With Heinz ketchup.
That is strictly about the Sony A600.
Yep. We say Sony, I think, 15 times in that song.
At least, bare minimum 15. I feel like it was more than that.
I got a cool punchline where I'm dissing Nikon cameras. It's pretty,
that was fire.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Invincible, what was that about?
Good luck tricking the people now. They already heard it. April Fools.
April Fools.
It's not
on April 9th.
We're lying. Yeah. Okay.
The Sky's Red. So if you listen to the last album and you listen to When the Sky Turns Red, you are definitely going to be a fan of this song. Very similar vibe to that. And we're
with a modern twist.
With a modern twist. Joey made the beat for this one. You made a beat for a lot of these.
I did.
Props to you.
Yeah, while we're going through them, we'll talk about them. But yeah, The Sky is Red has a Marvel sample in it, and it's very. It's got the same energy. I don't know, but it's just. I don't want to go too much into detail, but
I don't either. If you like When the Sky Turns Red, you'll love The Sky is Red. That's essentially that. And When the Sky Turns Red was the second most streamed song or third most streamed song on that album. So I feel like a lot of people that listen to that album are gonna like that song a lot.
Yeah, and it's the perfect way to kick off this album.
Absolutely.
I don't think it could have been better.
I don't either. I love it.
Unless it was Art 3. Art 3 would have been a good way to.
Yeah, we could just not talk about that. So number 2, Vlog That. This is a crazy ass instrumental by Stereo, right?
Mr. Stereo. Shout out to Mr. Stereo.
He had his hand in a couple of songs on this album, I think. Now that I'm looking at 3 of them.
He had Vlog That and Blackout.
Did he do anything with Paramount and Chill?
No.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. But yeah, no, Vlog That. It's a crazy, just wacky ass instrumental. Joey and I are rapping back and forth on that. If you remember Vlog This from the other album, it's literally nothing like that. Not even, not even close.
I kind of looked at this because, hey, when we did that Q&A for the last album, and it was like, is there any song that you guys like the least? And we both said Vlog This at the same time.
Yeah.
Looking back, it's not that bad of a song. I listened to it the other day.
It's one of my mom's favorite songs on that album.
It's not that bad. It's just not my style.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's a Crypt. I'm gonna ride to the. That's me. That's all me.
Yeah. But this one I felt like was the redemption. Like
redemption.
Like if this is what I wish Vlog This would have been, what I wish Vlog This would have been, because people saw that title and they were like, "Ooh, this is gonna be something edgy and stuff like that." And I think we definitely hit the nail on the head with this one.
Yeah, this was the very first song we worked on together, and it was the very last song that I finished. I have a habit of doing that.
Yeah, maybe for good reason though, because I made some little tweaks at the end.
Yeah,
that I think made things sound a lot cleaner.
Joey drove to my house, which I live like 12 hours away from you. Is it more than that,
bro? Yeah, like 12 hours probably.
About 12 hours away. Drove to my house with his computer and his monitors and everything, his entire studio set up in my studio. Stayed here for like a week, and we made maybe a minute and a half of Vlog That, and that was it. We spent the rest of the time playing wiffle ball. My pool had just finished. We were swimming in my pool, chilling in the hot tub, eating food, and that's literally all we did for the whole week. It was the most unproductive thing to ever happen ever.
That's like, Next time, if I come by, then I just have to know what is it gonna be work or is it gonna be chilling out with everybody? Because
I think I was just so excited.
I was guilty.
That my
I
pool
felt
was
guilty.
done.
I was
Why?
just sad the whole time. I was like, yo, this isn't supposed to happen. Like,
yeah. No, I feel you. Like, it was supposed to be a work trip, and we were both really excited about it. And then we quickly realized we cannot write songs in the same room.
Yeah.
And that also that if a pool has just opened, that we can't resist not getting in it and playing basketball.
Yeah. It was a lot.
It was a lot.
Anyways, that's Log That. Like that song. It sounds horrible. Invincible, you already heard. Shouts to SOS Legion.
The song is out. The video's out. It's performing well. Legion fucking killed it.
He just put out an album, by the way.
Yep.
For anybody interested in listening to that.
Last night, wasn't it?
Or,
February, or
yeah,
February,
I think you're right.
April 8th.
From when we're filming this. Yeah. I need to listen to it myself.
Yeah.
But yeah, check that out. But yeah, if you didn't hear it yet, go check out the music. We got to link the music videos in the description too. Yeah,
we'll link the music videos, the pre-save links, everything you need will be down there in the description.
Did you guys notice that? He said the pre-save links are in the description. So make sure to go and click that if you haven't already. You could also pre-order the album. You could even get a physical copy that looks sexy like this.
Joey signed it with a good marker this time.
With our signatures up there. And you open it and the CD looks cool and there's like extra art in there. Shouts to Chris Metzner again. I think I just broke it. Hold on. Nope. Got it. All right, cool.
Awesome. All right, on to the next one. Number 4 is Fuck You. And a lot of people are excited about this song.
Fun fact, that's how we say bye on the phone.
It is. Every time we hang up, say fuck you. It's great.
Every time, like, Freda is, like, looking at me when I say that. She's like, what happened?
Bro, you called me the other day when I was in the grocery store, and I said it, and there was just, like, mad people around me. I didn't even think twice about saying it.
I know. It's like...
I was like, all right, fuck you. And then I just look around. There's like 6 people in the checkout line just buying eggs. It's like, that guy just says fuck you to somebody on the phone.
It's like, yeah, you tell him. I don't know. I feel like that's the energy they would have. But anyways, yeah, I'm curious what you have to say about this one.
Fuck You was originally a beat that I've had for years that was made by, if you guys know Jelly Roll, I have a song with him. He's very massive. And like down south music, and he's selling 6,000 tickets per show now. He's doing crazy stuff. But it was his producer that made this beat for me, and I bought this beat years and years ago. And I sent it to Joey. He sent me a hook that was fucking crazy on it that I instantly fell in love with. It took me a little bit, but this is one of the first few songs that I finished, I think, and loved my verse on everything. I sent it over to Joey to get it mixed, and then he sends the mix back, and it's a completely fucking different beat. Just complete, not even close to what the original beat was, and I hated it. But the more I listened to it, and the more you told me you weren't changing the beat, the more I kind of accepted my fate. And now I love the beat so much more than the original.
Dope. I think that's all we need to tell them.
Yeah, I don't want to get too much into it, but it's a great song about basically. I mean, the title says it all. It's just fuck you to people that deserve the fuck you.
Gone said it's one of his favorite verses he's heard from me, but it might be the only verse he's ever heard from me because I don't think Gone listens to my music. Yo, funny thing, the other day, it was me and Gone on the live stream by ourselves. This was like maybe a week ago or so.
Uh-huh.
And he was like, a fan asked, what's your guys' favorite songs of each other? And me and him both looked at each other like, I don't know. And I was trying to think of a Gone song. He was like, yo, I don't know, but I do like this song. And then he pulled up a Jelly Roll song.
Wow.
I was like, bro, what? I was like, yo, I don't know, but...
by Cardi B.
Yeah, bro, that was kind of like... I guess he just didn't want to give an empty answer.
Oh,
but,
man.
yeah, so for anybody wondering, yeah, Fuck You is actually about Gone, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
You notice he's not on this album, that's why.
I know. Pouring Rain!
Pouring Rain!
I liked this one way more than Crypt for a long time.
Yeah. The hook on this, I actually recorded the hook on this between Tales from the Crypt and Buried Alive. So I've had this hook for a long time. And it was also on not a different beat. I think you reworked this beat a lot.
Yeah, I
the
did.
skeleton of the beat is, I don't even remember where I got it. That's how long it's been on my computer. And I think this is one of the random snippets I played you one day, and you kind of vibed with it and asked me to finish it and turn it into the song that it is.
And you were very keen on calling it something else. One of the words.
One to Blame was the song.
One to Blame. And I was like, yo, you don't even know the name of your own song. Like, this is called Pouring Rain.
Yeah.
It's not called One to Blame. But, yeah. And from what I understand, everybody you've shown it to really likes it. Like a lot. Oh, loves it. Okay. Yeah. There you go.
It's definitely in the top 5. Like, everybody I've shown it, it's one of their top 5s from the album.
Dope. Yeah, I wanted to put it later in the album just because of the subject matter, but
yeah,
I guess
subject matter. I mean, it's a heartbreak song, obviously, or not obviously, but it's a heartbreak song. I sing on it. Joey sings on it. There's a really cool. The ending is really, really cool. It's very unique. We've not done anything like it before, and I think you guys are gonna really like it. I think that's everybody's favorite part is the ending.
I didn't know that. Okay. Yeah. That makes me feel pretty good.
Yeah, the ending is definitely the cherry on top.
We did something pretty it'll be unexpected.
Yeah.
For sure. Nothing Yet. How did this end up getting on the album?
I don't even know. Like, you just randomly sent it to me one day. Like, I have no idea how this ended up on the album, but it's here.
It is here. Yeah, I sent it to Moxis. It was originally supposed to be me and Moxis's song. But Moxis is an interesting guy to work with, yo. I gotta say, it's very interesting to work with because
dude,
he doesn't always show up, but when he does, when he does though, he shows up.
He delivers
with great energy.
I just want to say every feature on this absolutely fucking spazzed, killed, just. It's some of my favorite work that I've heard from every single one of these features. It's really ridiculous how just outlandish these features came on these songs. Pause.
Yeah. I think I'd agree with that for a lot of it.
Yeah, sure. The Moxis thing, dude. Like, I remember I'm just gonna out it. Mac Lethal one day, he's like, yo, can you fucking tell Moxis to send me his verse for our song? And then just like a year ago, and I text Moxis like, yo, send him this verse. And he's like, oh yeah, I got it. And then like Mac asked me like 2 or 3 more times over the next 6 months. I was like, damn, Moxis is just like one of those guys. He finishes songs, but just doesn't send verses. So when you told me you were sending this to Moxis, I was very worried. I was like, okay, Moxis isn't going to be on this song. This is just going to be me and Joey.
And I was too, but it's always worth it.
Back in like 15 minutes?
Bro, it was overnight. Yeah.
It was the craziest fucking thing. Like, I woke up the next morning and there was Moxis on the song, and I was like, holy shit. I don't even care if it's silence. I don't even care if Moxis just comes in and says, yeah, and then leaves. We got fucking Moxis on the song.
He does say yeah. Spoiler alert. He does say yeah.
Does he? Yeah, probably.
Yeah, he does. He says, huh?
He does like, have this weird moan. Is that him moaning or is that you moaning?
I did not moan. Okay. Oh, that was not him. No. He got that from a effect online or something.
Gotcha. I didn't know if I wanted to.
Not a man.
Feel like I don't know. I just felt a little weird.
There's a lot of moaning on this album, but we're not gonna. We don't have to get into all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think everybody's gonna. I think Nothing Yet is the sleeper for sure.
It's a club banger.
It's got Moxis up there, but it's
very bouncy.
So people might expect to like it already, but it's gonna like. Yeah, it's like.
Turn the bass up in the car.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Anyways, Paramount and Chill.
One of the last additions to the album.
Yep. Shouts to Eskel, who's actually from Connecticut. He's a dope ass producer. Makes a lot of trap beats. And we were going through. I don't know if you realize we like listened to like 30 or 40 of his beats one day on a Zoom call.
Yeah.
Trying to find one we liked for this album, and this seemed to be the one because we wanted it to be something fun.
Yep. We were looking for the Yui for this album, I think is what we were looking for.
Yeah, or something.
Just like the party, sex, women, sex song.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, if it's called Paramount and Chill, I guess people could
obviously know. You know what that's about. And You love this verse that I give on this one. At least you told me you did. You might have changed your
mind.
I
still do. Nope.
All right, cool.
I still do. There's it's just a different delivery and just like the type of swag that I was just really hoping for on this one. Cause like on Yui, like you really swagged it out.
Yeah.
And I haven't heard you do that type of delivery since Yui. And I feel like you kind of brought it back here. And if you liked Yui, which a lot of people seem to do, based off the plays that song has,
yeah,
I think you guys are gonna like this one. I think you're gonna get a kick out of it.
There's moaning.
There's moaning,
and it's Joey's
not
wife.
by.
Sorry,
wow, there you go.
I just said it.
Outed.
All right, on to the next one. Stones. This is
the sleeper. This is the sleeper.
Several people that I've shown this album, this is their favorite song.
Yeah, it's Atlas's favorite song.
Yeah, it's
he
very
even texted
meaningful.
me the other day. He was just like, "Yo, Stones is the best one." I was like, "Yo."
Yeah, he was very upset we didn't use this as a single.
Yeah, it still could be. It still could be, but
I mean, the album drops in 6 days.
Well, I mean, we could do a video for
music,
it.
I was like, I don't think you know how singles work, but yeah, Stones. This was originally a song that I had for my next album. And so if you guys listen to my solo music, you kind of know it's a little darker and a little more emotional. So that's definitely what you can expect on this song right here.
Yeah. And you still like the hook, right?
Yeah. No, Joey fucking killed it.
Oh, well, I didn't. They didn't have to know it was me.
Joey sings the hook.
There you go. Let's just play it for him.
And then the end of it, we did is another interesting thing that we did at the end of this one too. It was all you. Like I didn't even know you were doing this.
Yeah, it sounds like it's just. It almost sounds like it's extra recordings, but I don't think it is. I think I just pieced it together a certain way.
100% did.
Yeah. So, I listened to that one a lot. So,
it's a very easy listen.
Yeah. And it was produced by the same producer, Pacific, who produced "You're a Fucking Bitch, Hope You Know That Shit" by Atlas.
Boom.
And he produced. Wait, didn't he produce something that you've done before?
Pacific? Stones. That's all he does.
Oh,
that was
okay.
it. Well, I think that was the connection we made.
Blackout! A huge accomplishment.
Massive accomplishment. We literally made this song for Jaron Benton. I thought that was the coolest fucking thing in the world. It's like the one time we looked for features that we wanted. I picked Jaron Benton, and we found a beat. And I was like, okay, this is the beat that we're going to do for the Jaron Benton song. And Jaron luckily really loved it and spazzed the fuck out. And, I've been listening to Jaron since I was in high school, dude. Like back when he was with Funk Volume and with Hobson, I listened to a lot of his shit. So I was very aware of Jaron. And that's an OG to me anyway. So I was very excited to snag that feature.
Bro, he came with it, but I'm not surprised at all because we like did our research, and this is something I think all artists should do. If you're gonna do a feature with an artist, just listen to other features that they've done, just see if they sound like they care, and that they want to be there on the songs that they're featuring on. And this man did. Yeah, that was kind of the selling point for me. I was
did I show you the song that I reacted to that he did a feature for a guy that had like 11 subscribers or something like that?
Yeah, you showed me that, and that was.
And
it
was like a more emotional one, and it wasn't like the typical spaz out that Jaron does, and he still fucking did crazy on that song.
Yeah.
So definitely was a selling point for me too.
That professionalism, man, goes a long way. So yeah, I'm excited for people to hear that one. That beat is just dumb.
Yeah. Shout out to Stereo, right?
Yep, Stereo.
Mr.
And
Stereo.
Me and you made the hook together on a Zoom call.
We did. That was the first time we wrote together since Vlog That.
And it worked out. It worked out better than the last time we tried it. Number 10.
R3.
R3. So
SOS Legion said this is the best rap verse I've ever done in my life.
There you go. Boom! That's a selling point right there. The best rap verse Crypt has ever done.
Yeah, take that how you want it.
I think some people are gonna agree with that, but it's gonna be very unexpected. I think everything on this is unexpected. Well, with the art song, everything's unexpected.
Yeah, it's just a fucking whirlwind of shit.
Yeah, that sounds awful. A whirlwind of shit. Like, how did this happen?
This is a tornado of manure flying everywhere. There's a cow.
How did this happen?
There's more shit. It's crazy. It's just so chaotic.
But yeah, I'm pretty proud of Art 3. You guys know art. I feel like the art songs are kind of my thing a little bit.
Kind of.
And then you, okay, it's my thing. And then I just have to beg Crypt to do a feature on it. And I'm glad it made its way onto this album because Crypt multiple times said he didn't want this to be on the album. Not because it's a bad song.
Yeah,
like
it's just
quality-wise,
the quality. It's crazy. Like you hit some weird ass Mariah Carey whistle note, and you're singing on this. I remember telling you about that in the car. Like it still sounds great. It's just like it's a running joke for me to hate the art series, and like I don't actually hate it, but it's funny to act like I do.
You do a little bit.
Fuck that song.
All right. Snow. Oh, by the way, Art 3 is the most meaningful art yet.
Yes,
for sure.
100%.
Snow. Shout outs to Kuma for producing this one.
Yes.
So, and Kuma, by the way, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this. Whatever. He has different aliases as a producer. So he also goes by Less Gravity, and he also goes by Beats to See Bad Dreams too. And yeah, so he produced that Link Up song, that R&B-ish Zelda sampled song I did. He also produced Too Soon. Too Soon!
Yep.
He produced some of God. He produced a lot of my songs. Stop producing my songs. He produced a lot of my songs. I'm nothing without this guy. Anyways, he produced Snow. When I was listening to the album yesterday while driving around, Snow, for some reason, really stuck out to me.
Yeah, Snow, it's another emotional song. So I think that is really what separates this album from the last one. I feel like there wasn't really any kind of sad emotion or just like meaningful emotion on the last one. It was us just kind of fucking around.
Footsteps.
Besides Footsteps, yeah.
Yeah. Which everyone gravitated to. So.
Exactly. So you're going to gravitate towards Snow. It's a very meaningful song.
Really good verses.
Yeah.
Really good verses. Okay.
Very relatable, I think, for a lot of people.
This next one might be... This might be most people's favorites based off the feedback. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's loved Call You Back. And Echo just
I don't want to rap anymore.
Yeah, dude. He just went on a fucking tear. And just... man.
I kind of set him up for that, though, because...
You did, yeah.
I just gave him a long-ass beat to go to. And he did what he did with it what he will.
Thing. It was
He's
great.
Like, you want me to rap over the whole thing? I was like, just do it as long as you want. And then that's what he did. And yeah, so you'll see what we mean by that when you hear it. But the song doesn't drag or anything, and I think it has a great pace to it. It's a pretty long song, but it doesn't feel like it.
Not at all.
And that hook is a beautiful blend of the voices of Crypt and Joey Nato.
We are both doing some dope things on that.
Yeah, so and it was co-produced by Trunks.
Trunks, my guy.
Because
Trunks does like every one of my beats that Joey doesn't do for the most part. And so it was awesome to get him on here. He's actually a part of both bonus tracks. Well, no, he's not. Anyway, we'll talk about that in a minute.
Okay. Yeah, next one.
Toxic. This was the second song, I think. This was the first complete song, I think, that we got done, wasn't it?
That sounds right. Or this is one of the earlier verses, surprisingly.
Yeah.
That you sent over. Because the emotional songs, Crypt usually takes the longest to send verses for.
Yeah.
Which I guess kind of makes sense now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, just got to get in the right headspace for it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Toxic, Clint Compose, you guys might remember him as Hit Brainiac. He's changed his name in the recent future, I think. But he's singing on this, and it's just a very unique sounding hook that he gives to this. And I think it's great.
Bro, I wonder if I could pull up. Here, keep talking. I want to see if I can pull up his voice message.
Oh, dude, he lost his shit when
I don't think it's
going
to stay, though. No, it probably won't.
Man, he lost his shit when he heard the final mix of this song. It's another emotional one, just about the world itself. And obviously it's called Toxic, so it's, just how the world exists and the toxicity of the world. And it's another really beautiful song. And it's one of those you can just sit back and listen to, stare at the sky, think about life, stare at the stars, jack off.
Keep going.
I think I lost Joey.
No, I was like,
am I fucking turning you on? Don't say keep going like that. That was weird.
No, that's not what I meant. I was like looking.
Yeah, keep going.
I was looking. I was looking through my phone to try to find.
You sent me like a screen recording of it.
I did. I want to pull it up because I think it will get people excited about the song. When they so basically, he never heard the final version, I guess, of the song, because he did a hook. Again, this is what I do a lot. People send me hooks or something on a completely different beat, and then I'm like, yo, I like what you did, but I know I could do the beat better.
What an asshole.
And then yeah, so that's what ends up happening.
I didn't know that. I thought he made the beat and the hook.
No, really?
Yeah, the whole time. That's what I thought.
No, I made that beat.
Nato.
I don't think I'm gonna find it.
I could probably find it.
This is February 9th.
Yeah, dude, it was very recent. I can find it. You talk now.
Talking is good. Talking comes from the soul. All right, yeah, if you could find it, then that'll be better.
Yeah, just keep
because I'm not really
though.
saying words right now. But what are words? If we really think about it. Okay.
Bro, that's you! You spazzed! What? Bro! Oh my god, dog! Bro! Y'all went crazy! Especially, bro, this song is nuts because think about what's going on in the world right now. This shit is nuts! Oh my, bro, this is nuts! This is nuts! You get that shit, bro!
So,
perfect. We should have him marketing the album. We should be like, yo, click compose. What did you think about the album? And then just play that clip.
This song is nuts!
He's really just talking about that one song.
Oh, man.
But, yeah.
It's a great song.
It is.
You wouldn't know from that snippet. It's an emotional, slower song. What the fuck? I just had some update on my computer. It's a slower, emotional song, but still very beautiful.
Agreed. Blame Me.
We just dropped that one. Shout out to Morgan Freeman, voice actor. And we both love that song. We were worried that people wouldn't like it. People seem to absolutely love that song.
I think it's because it's the last song we worked on, like from scratch at the end of the process. So really, I guess it wasn't. I don't know. Every other song, like we just worked. I guess it's already out there, so I guess I feel more comfortable saying this. But it was it was more rushed than the other songs on the project.
Yeah.
So that just like it made me a little bit insecure about it. But after it came out and everybody was like gravitating towards it and liked it, and I don't know, it might be one of the most positive feedback we ever got for a song.
Yeah, I think I did my verse the day before I got on the plane to go film the video for it.
Well, there you go.
That's
Cat's out of the bag now.
Like if you want to know me in a nutshell, it's that. I do my verse the day before I get on the plane to shoot the music video for it, and that is not the first time I've done that. For a fact.
Yeah. Even Atlas, when he heard the beat, because it's so different than what he usually does.
I had no idea how to approach it.
That's what he said. He was like, yo, I don't know how to do this. And I was like, yo, let me just sing something for you, and maybe it'll inspire you. and specifically the blame me part he liked. And that worked out because I think when I first made the beat and sent it over, I think I had it called Blame Me or something. So it was, yeah, I like it better than Psycho, I gotta say. But
agreed.
Maybe that's because it's more of a complete song.
Yeah, the singing at the end, dude, it just sounds so fucking good.
Oh, yeah.
When we're all just grabbing our balls together.
Pretty proud of that. I was nervous to do that because I was like, okay, my vocals by themselves sound good because I'm by myself. There's nothing to compare them to. But now they're going to be next to Atlas's vocals.
Yeah, dude.
And I was like, let me...
When I opened the song singing, like, I made sure I tried my best to hit as good as I could. Because I knew, like, when Atlas is on a song, you don't sing when Atlas is on a song. You just rap and you let Atlas sing.
Yeah. Yep.
But we both sang.
I think we held our own. So
yeah, it was a great song.
Then the bonus tracks.
Yeah. So we originally we originally were gonna stop it at Blame Me, but Break the News, when we dropped that, I just wanted to drop it to kind of get my Spotify back going. It went crazy for no reason at all. It's still my number one most played song in like the last 2-3 weeks or something like that. Like, for whatever reason, yeah, that's probably why. For whatever reason, people really gravitated towards that song. And we was like, fuck it. Let's just put it as like a bonus track. Can we even do that? So I had to do some research and talk to some people to even figure out how to do bonus tracks. But we stuck it on there because it doesn't really relate to anything on the album. It doesn't sound like anything else on the album. So, we just wanted to stick it on the end. It's not because it's a shittier song. It just doesn't fit the cohesiveness of the album. It's the same thing with Who. And Joey reworked that beat completely. And I've had Who done for a long time, I think.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's... I'm not going to lie. I play that song a lot. I play it a lot. That was another one that I reproduced. Just the other beat that originally was on just did not... I'm going to be straight up. Just did not have a good mix to it. So, I just went ahead... took matters into my own hands and made a new beat for it, and I think that beat is pretty fire. I think a lot of people are gonna like that one. I think we've said that about every song, but listen, if it's on this album, we're very proud of it because we started a lot of songs.
Oh my god,
that just didn't get finished for this album.
I wish I knew. I'm on my computer upstairs, my computer downstairs. I know I at least probably have 20 to 30 demos of other songs that didn't make it. Like,
think
I
of
have
all the beats,
so many.
All the beats I was showing you that we put in folders.
It's ridiculous. There was so much. Man, Table with the Goats. That would have been a great song to add on this, dude. We had a song called Table with the Goats that would have been hilarious.
I don't know if it's ever gonna see the light of day.
Probably not. Hit the Road. That would have been a solid one.
Yeah.
There's just a lot. There was a lot of demos recorded, a lot of beats put in folders, and this is what it's all narrowed down to. So that right there should let you know that this isn't just whatever song we made, we threw on there. Like, we handpicked. We really worked hard on all of these songs to make sure it's a cohesive album, and it's not just some shit thrown together.
Which the last one kind of was.
The last one was some shit thrown together. We made that shit in 4 days.
People liked it.
Yeah, I don't want to shit on the last
I liked it too. We liked it too. Otherwise, we wouldn't have put it out.
Exactly.
But we kind of, got to be honest, I think we kind of got lucky that everything just clicked naturally like that. This time, I kind of was under the same impression we could do the same thing. But then quickly got hit with reality.
It was all me. I was in like a weird-ass mind state trying to cope with like my YouTube channel, like just losing steam and figuring out what to do with life. And I just had a lot of other things going on during this album that I didn't during the last one.
Makes sense.
But
yeah. Anyways, guys, that's the album. Hopefully we didn't give away too much. I don't think we gave away much at all about how they actually sound.
No.
So
yeah,
and,
so
you might forget all this by the time you're listening to the album, because as soon as that first bass drop comes in on that first song, you're gonna forget everything you thought you knew, because these first 6 songs, 7,
Man.
I don't know. It's just banger city.
It's crazy. It's just nonstop haymakers until you get to Stones, and then it quiets down. But it's, like I said, it's some.
But then that might even be the best song.
Not everybody's, but it's so many people's favorite song. But it's just that's when things slow down a little bit. But the first 6 to 7 are just like you're on the edge of your seat the whole time. It's like, what the fuck is coming next?
Yeah,
it's great.
Yeah, it's dope. Man, I'm proud of this.
I am too.
Super proud of this. Anyways, yeah. What are Prime? Drink it. The segues aren't doing.
Yeah, we'll end this segment by just saying, please pre-save the album. We are at 2,100 pre-saves, and the original goal was 10,000, like we discussed earlier. But the most I've ever gotten on an album is 2,307. So we are about 200 away from passing that goal with 5 days left to pre-order. So please pre-save that. Every album that I've ever done has charted in the top 5. So if you have iTunes, please buy that to help towards charting as well. That helps out a lot. And now I'm going to drink this Prime because Joey told me to.
Just dive right into it. So wait, this is your first time trying lemon lime Prime,
yes,
right?
So I didn't see this in the box. I've tried the orange flavor, the red flavor, and the grape flavor, the purple flavor. The orange flavor I absolutely hated. I was expecting like an orange Gatorade type flavor, but it was like a Diet Sunny D.
Wait. So is the orange flavor the first flavor you tried?
Yes, because I love orange.
Okay.
It's some of my favorite flavors. Is like
and you were
orange
expecting Gatorade. Well, that's where you fucked up right off the bat.
I was expecting not like Gatorade, but I was expecting something like that. I wasn't expecting Sunny D. And that's,
I gotcha.
It's like a Diet Sunny D. The red one, I actually enjoyed it kind of. I didn't think it was horrible.
Okay.
And then the grape one, I'm just not a big grape fan anyway, so I just... There's that.
So that was just destined to fail.
Yeah. But lemon lime. Lemon lime is my favorite flavor of Gatorade. So...
Yeah, but
it's
it
not
does
Gatorade,
not taste like Gatorade.
But
it tastes nothing like Gatorade.
I like lemon lime pie. I like Sprite. So I like stuff
you
that's
like
lemon
the
lime.
citrusy. Okay.
Yeah. So we're going to give this a try. To end this podcast, here is the lemon lime Prime bar. Yeah, that tastes like piss.
Is it cold?
Yeah.
Well, there you go, guys. Yo, again, pre-order or pre-save the album. Pre-orders work too. If you pre-order a digital copy, you'll get a signed copy from me and Crypt. Just any support we get for this album would mean a lot because we're not going to shut up about it.
We're not. Oh, also, if you pre-save it on Spotify, we see all the emails where you have the option to share your email with us.
Right.
And if you do that, we are giving away these physical copies. We're giving just all kinds of random shit to some of those people. So
giveaways.
More incentive.
100%. We can't wait for you guys to hear this album. Time's going by kind of quick, luckily, leading up to April 15th.
I'm ready. I'm ready for it to be out and let the world hear it.
So that way they could be like, guys, you should have kept this on your hard drive. I'm like, damn. But you loved the first 2 singles. Like, I don't even think those are the best ones. Yeah.
It's all good.
For sure.
But, yeah. All right.
That's it.
That is completely it. Go drink some Prime if you want. I don't want to. Okay, that's the end of this one, guys. Podcast. How do we end this?
You just get all hyped usually, and you're like, that's it for the Papadoo Podcast.
That's it for this episode of the Papadoo Podcast. And until next time, guys, it has been your boy Crypt and Joey Nato. We will see you guys in the next podcast. Blah. Pre-save the album.
Pre-save the album.
Papadoo!